Good afternoon. What a great day. I am actually at an inspection in Mermentau, Louisiana, one of my favorite communities because Mermentau is just quiet, it's rural, they have an amazing pre-K through 7 school, and I'm going to flip this around so you can see real quick where I am. This is the backyard at an inspection of a house in Mermentau. I absolutely could get used to this life. So relaxing, so peaceful, and what I love about a pool that is on the eastern side of a building is that, notice where that shade is over there? In about an hour or two, when it's perfect time to be swimming in the afternoon after school or after work, this pool is going to be shaded and it's going to be a great time. I'm so jealous. If I had to do anything differently, we'd absolutely put a pool in. So I'm sitting out here by the pool because we are here at an inspection when I represent the buyers, and in this case I represent the buyers that went into contract a couple of days at this gorgeous, gorgeous home in Mermentau, Louisiana. When I represent the buyers, I always, always, always say an inspection is mandatory. Now, it's absolutely their choice. They don't have to. The bank is not going to require an inspection. I say absolutely do not ever buy a home without a full-fledged inspection by a licensed inspector. And so this home is in the process of being inspected right now. Anytime I represent the buyers, I am here at the home the entire time as the buyer's representative. The sellers are gone because the buyers are paying for the inspection. So the inspector's here. He hired a termite inspector who is also here that already inspected the entire place, including this huge shop right here. This property actually has a shop. It has a pool. It has a mother-in-law suite right here, and then way over here on the other side is a huge brick house on a slab that I know you can't see. So the inspector is inspecting all of those buildings, but the termite company also is inspecting all those buildings to make sure that there are no kind of signs of any active wood-destroying insects. So we're not just looking for termites, they're looking for any kind of wood-destroying insect. It could be powder post beetles, it can be carpenter bees, it could be anything that would make holes in any kind of wood surface. And so he already did that inspection, the termite guy. I call him a termite guy even though they're not really a termite guy, but he came and inspected all of the areas and he said everything is clear. There is no signs of any kind of wood-destroying insects at all, so that's good. The inspector already inspected the mother-in-law suite. He is in the process right now of inspecting the entire house, and then he's going to get in the attic. This is a house on a slab, so he's not going to have to crawl into the house. But he checked all the electrical with the pool, and then we have a pool guy on his way right now that when he gets here is going to check every single thing about the pool to let the buyers know what kind of shape the pool is in. So a very, very, very thorough inspection. And like I said, as a buyer, you absolutely want a full, thorough inspection of every single thing on the grounds. If there's buildings, if there's a shop, if there's an outdoor kitchen, if there's a mother-in-law suite, if there's a pool, all the things need to be inspected during your inspection period as the buyer, because during your inspection period as the buyer, you can walk away for any reason at all. And in fact, you don't even have to have a reason. You just get your realtor to sign a piece of paper that says, we're canceling the contract. And that's it. That's all there is to it. You don't have to have a reasoning. Now, an inspection, there's a couple of things that a buyer can do after an inspection. If there's anything wrong, anything that needs to be repaired, they can ask the sellers to repair those items before closing. If they feel like they don't want the sellers to repair them, but they want to ask for a price reduction, they can also do that. If they need assistance with closing costs and they want to use that as a negotiation tool, they can. There are so many different options, but remember, as a buyer, you absolutely want representation so that you don't have to handle any of that on yourself at all yourself. The realtor is going to handle all of that for you. And so you absolutely want a realtor on your side. As the buyer's agent, they are paying me absolutely nothing up front. I get paid at closing. When the seller is cut a check for the proceeds of the sale, I get a portion of that off of the sale of the house. So just keep that in mind. As a buyer, you're not paying me anything up front. But I can potentially, as the buyer, save you thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars because I am great at negotiating. I have sold now probably close to 300 homes. I've seen everything that can be seen. I know strategies and different things to get you the absolute best deal as the buyer. And if you are the seller, I can guarantee you as the seller, your inspection is going to be amazing because by the time that inspection happens, I will have told you every single thing that you need to do to prepare your home to hit the market, ready to go, so that when an inspector comes through, they're finding very, very minimal items that a buyer would then have an issue with. So that's something to keep in mind if you're a seller. Again, let me show you where I am. I'm in the backyard of this home that these buyers are currently inspecting. This is their pool. They have a pool house slash outdoor kitchen slash mother-in-law suite. This is the place to be right now. And they also have this big shop. Now behind the fence, they have an awesome, huge yard. And this is actually amazing because this is in the middle of town in Mermentau, which is not too far from the school. Huge backyard, all fenced in. It's kind of like you're in the country. Right down the road from C'est Bon restaurant, which is one of my absolute favorite places to eat and drink. So this place has it all. I'm not expecting a whole lot at all with the inspection. You can absolutely tell that the owners of this home took immaculate care of this place. It's very well maintained. It's very clean. The pool is gorgeous. The house is immaculate. It really, really, really is a great deal for the buyers. So if you are thinking about buying or selling, if you have questions, get in touch with me. I'd love to help you. I'd love to represent you. Y'all enjoy this weather because I have heard that Friday it's going to be very heavy rain, kind of like what it was yesterday. But maybe that means Saturday will be